Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you guys had a wonderful long weekend, and if you were trucking during this time, I wanted to thank you for everything that you do. Now, a few days ago, I received this comment about comparing new versus used trucks, so this is what we're going to use as our topic of discussion for today. As always, I will speak from experience, show you some numbers, and hopefully help you come to a decision of what kind of truck you should buy. Ready? Let's go! Now, before we actually get into this video and start discussing new versus used truck, I have a little announcement to make.
Uh-oh, this loser is about to sell you something. Run!
We're currently hiring not one, but two new team members to join our growing family. These are solo driver positions for OTR operations hauling a reefer trailer. We are currently paying 65 cents per mile, and as a reminder, we use odometer readings to calculate our miles, so none of that practical mile crap. Now, I'll be making a more detailed video about this position pretty soon, but in the meantime, if you are interested, feel free to email me at talkabouttrucking@gmail.com, and I'll post that email down below in the description. All right, now back to our topic of new versus used trucks. Okay, so we're going to be comparing a truck that we purchased in 2019 that was new, the 2020 Freightliner PT126, as well as a new trailer, which was the 2020 Wabash trailer. It was a reefer, and we're going to be comparing it to the 2018 Freightliner PT126, so same model, and a 2016 utility trailer. So again, this one was purchased new, this one was purchased used. Now, in terms of miles, of course, the new one came with 0 miles, or it was like 100 some miles. They test drove it or something. The used one came with 383,319 miles. Now, the truck cost. The purchase price of this truck in 2019 was $164,073 new, and the trailer cost $76,500 new. For the used column, the truck cost $104,962, and the trailer was $43,700. So from there on out, what I did was I took the first 6 months and what kind of maintenance and repair expenses we had in those 6 months, both for the new truck and for the used truck. So, as you can see, for the new truck, month 1 was 0. Month 2, we had an oil leak, so that was $71.35. Month 3, 4, and 5, $0 in maintenance. And month 6 was $744.37. In that month, we did the level 1 maintenance, which was under warranty, but we also had a problem with our trailer tires that needed replacing. Now let's look at the used truck, the first 6 months. So month 1, $545.30, and that was an engine check sign and an oil change. Month 2, $902.74. That was the air hose repair, and there was an electrical issue, so we had to repair a sensor. Month 3, $1,445.64. Transmission died on our truck, and we had to call towing, so that's where this cost comes from. Month 4, $1,103.11, and that's when our radiator decided to die, so we had to buy a new radiator and replace it, of course. Month 5, $2,573.68. This was level 1 preventative maintenance, which was not under warranty, that we had to do. Then we had tire issues, shocker replacement, and electrical issues on the truck. Fun stuff. And then finally, month 6, $2,037.81, and that was related to tire issues all around. So fun stuff. And what you can see is the 6-month total. For a new truck, $815.72. For a used truck, 6-month total, $8,608.28. Woohoo.
Yeah, so used stands for useless, right?
Well, let's just say we're going to try to avoid purchasing heavily used trucks from now on. It seems like every other day, one of our used trucks has a repair problem or needs maintenance, and that eats away at our bottom line, and of course it wastes a ton of time that could be spent running loads. But anyway, let's get into the pros and cons now, and we'll start with buying a new rig. Number one pro of buying a new truck is the fact that it comes with extensive warranty. So if you have maintenance due, or if you have repairs that need to be done, which is much less likely if you have a new truck, the warranty is going to cover all of that, so you won't have any out-of-pocket costs. The second big pro of buying a new truck is that you know the history of the truck in detail. Most of the time when you're buying a new truck, you are actually pre-ordering it and telling the dealership what kind of specs you want on it. So you know exactly what your truck comes with, and to top it off, since you will be the first person driving that new truck, you won't need to worry about unknown issues such as past maintenance that was done or repairs that were necessary on the truck. Now let's go to the used truck, and there are also several positive aspects of buying a used rig. Number one is, of course, the price is quite a bit cheaper than buying a new truck. The second positive is, especially if you're new to this industry and you're paying for a used truck, which is quite a bit cheaper than a new truck, you have the freedom to change course more easily. So if you decide that this industry is not for you, you can get out of it easier.
Oh yeah, $104,000 is not that at all. I mean, it's only $104,000, you idiot.
Yes, of course, that is true. I'm not saying that you're not spending a ton of money on a truck, whether it's used or new, but the reality is depreciation happens within the first few years. So when you buy a new truck for, let's say, $175,000, it depreciates more in the first few years than a used truck. So if you were trying to sell that new truck after a few years, you would be losing more money on that depreciation than you would selling a used truck. Now, on the flip side, you can actually offset your taxes for the new truck by recognizing that huge depreciation within the first couple of years. Now, yes, you can do the same thing with a used truck, but that depreciation is going to be much less.
Okay, so what you're saying is if you buy a new truck, you go broke right as soon as you purchase it. But if you buy a used truck, you go broke when you start operating the truck because of all the maintenance. Sounds like an amazing choice here.
Yep, there's give and take in any situation, and that's why many people buy lightly used trucks. On one hand, they're cheaper than a brand new truck. On the other hand, they don't require as much maintenance and probably have more warranty to cover some of the repair costs. Well, I hope you found this video helpful, and I hope it gave you some insight into making a well-rounded decision of what kind of truck you want to buy, new versus used. I'll see you guys in the next video.